Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and I'm here for the reading for the Cancers out there for April 22nd through April 28th. I hope that all of you guys are having an amazing day so far, and that you guys will also have an amazing week. I would like to say thank you guys for taking the time to watch my channel. I greatly appreciate it. And always remember that, as a disclaimer, that if this reading does not resonate, it's okay. Maybe my readings will another day. Okay, so let's get right into it. Let's see what's going on for the Cancers for April 22nd through April 28th. Sorry. This is a new setup because I'm not at home. I'm actually at my partner's house, so I'm usually doing it in my room, so working with the table and everything, but it's so chill in here. I just love the vibes in here. Okay, so right away we have the Two of Wands. So I feel that you Cancers are really thinking about where you want to go, what commitments you want to get into, what things that you find spark your creativity that you want to pursue. Maybe you have a creative project you want to do. Maybe you're thinking about getting another job because the job that you're at is not supplying the needs for you to really live the life you're trying to choose. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe the pay was cool at first, but now you realize it's keeping you stagnant and you want to be able to do more things. So I really feel it's just like, what do you want to do, Cancer? Like, the world is in your hands, especially with the Cancer, with the North Node in Cancer, because it's really putting you guys on path. I feel that whatever is going on in your guys' life is really pushing you to be more where you're supposed to be. So in the process of that too, it could also mean a lot of things in your life could be changing so that you can get to this Two of Wands in your life. Because usually to begin something, we have to end something, you know. For example, like I said, if you wanted to work another job, most likely you'll have to quit the other job because it will be kind of too stressful, especially if you have kids and everything. So, sorry, I have allergies. That's the only thing about it getting warm out. Oh, so we have the Eight of Swords. So I feel that maybe where you're going with your life has you stressed out. I feel it's like, what happened if I don't really know what's going on in my life? Or maybe you're getting so overwhelmed because there's many changes going on for you. Maybe a lot of changes you didn't see coming, and it's like, holy crap, like, I thought my life was going to be set up this way. Now I have to completely redo this, and that could stress anyone else. But just to make sure that you guys don't stay in the Eight of Swords energy, because then you may procrastinate. You know, you may choose to just do nothing. So just make sure that while you're thinking about your goals or where you're going in life, just make sure that you know it's going to take one step at a time. You know, because thinking about your life can be overwhelming, but I really see it on your mind. Like, what am I doing with my life? Like, what are my long-term goals? I'm getting older, you know, like, what am I put on this purpose for? Like, what am I put on this planet for? What is my purpose? Why did I decide to incarnate on this planet? Why? And that could be like overwhelming, especially if you just had a spiritual awakening and you don't know maybe your whole life up to this far, and it's like, wow, like, I'm not nowhere where I'm supposed to be, and now I'm stressed out about it. And that's okay. Sometimes we fall off path. It happens to all of us, but what matters is what you do about it to get back on path is what matters. And we have the Nine of Wands. So I really feel that some external factors can play a part in why you're stressed out. Maybe you just have a lot going on, and maybe you're scared that what you want to go after in life won't happen for you too. maybe you're realizing the things you want in life, like, how am I going to get there? Like, how am I going to do this? Because the way my situation is now, this doesn't even seem possible. So I feel like the North Node Cancer is really pushing all of you guys to really think about, what are you doing? Why are you here? What else is deeper than caring about other people? Like, the North Node is pushing, I feel, Cancers to care more about themselves, to figure out themselves, because Cancers are like the mother energy. They love to cater, they love to nurture, but sometimes they nurture everyone else but themselves. And maybe that's what you're realizing. Okay. I also see here, it's like, wow, I put my goals, my dreams, um, after, to make other people happy. And now I realize how that set myself back. And that is a stressful situation, because I've realized I've done that. Even though I'm not Cancer, I've definitely thought about my life and thought about, wow, I spent all my time really nurturing to make others good, but then when it came to my own goals, I didn't know what I was doing. So I really feel it's okay to feel this energy, to maybe realize how you've been neglecting yourself. Who are you, Cancer, outside of the people, places, and things? What are your goals individually, not including your partner, not including anybody but you? What are your own personal goals? Did you think about that? Do you really make the effort to find out what your goals and have your own accomplishments besides being there always for someone else's accomplishments? So let's see why the Two of Wands is here. So we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Queen of Swords. So what I see here with the Six of Cups is, what's holding you back, Cancer, could be you living in the past too much. I feel that the universe is saying take more of a Queen of Swords approach, because as a Cancer weakness, because I'm a Cancer South Node, so that's why my Capricorn's and my North Node is in Capricorn, because one of the lower octaves of Cancer is stuck in the past, clingy, codependency, smothering, things like that. And for me, most of my life, what really held me back was literally my past of things that happened. And literally, I did a full moon ritual on the Libra full moon. And I wrote all the things down that I wanted to let go of. And all this stuff started coming out of me. And I took that piece of paper and I watched it burn. And when I watched all of it burn, since then, I have felt like I have gotten my energy back. I called my energy from the people, places, and things from my whole life, from this whole point, to come back to me. Because what happens is, you may physically move on from people, but you're still energetically connected to these people. So that's why you're still attached to the experiences of them. So I feel for you to move forward, Cancer, the universe is saying it's time to cut it out. It's time to start to look more, not of what has happened, but to look to where you're going. Because, for example, maybe you don't want to meet people because of things that happen. So whatever childhood memories that the universe is asking you to do your best to clear that up, because they still affect you to this day. This is definitely what I'm seeing here. But it's funny, as I do this reading, the sun's starting to come out a little bit. So the universe is saying like there's sunshine, but you don't see it. Maybe you're holding on to a lot of things from your childhood, what happened. But the universe is saying it's time to get rid of them. It's time to clean up house. Maybe either talk to someone or start to do meditations or start to do energy work. This is really what I'm seeing here, is start to do some type of energy work, meditation, burn sage, do yoga, do things that help you relax. and help you heal. If it goes to talking to, you know, a therapist or something, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we just need someone to talk to, because it's still some childhood things that happened in your past, Cancer, that are still affecting you to this day. So I really feel that, think back to your childhood. Why do you think the way you do? Why do you act the way that you do? Do you see how your childhood influences the adult version you are today? So let's see why the Eight of Swords is here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Five of Wands. So what I see here with the Queen of Pentacles, you see where you want to be, like the end result, and you don't know how to get there. And also what you may want, Cancer, is causing conflict with those around you, I feel. Maybe they don't agree with the path that you're on. Or also you may be getting a lot of opinions of those around you too. And everyone's adding their 2 cents of what's going on in your life. And that could be stressful. You know, like for example, if they're not fond of your partner, or they're not fond of a friend, you know, or your goals, but just make sure that you may not just be dismissing them, because they could be saying some helpful things that may come off as them trying to sabotage what you have going on, but maybe they're there to help you give constructive criticism. This is why Capricorn is the opposite of Cancer. It's the practical. Is this something you really can do? And as I look at the Queen of Pentacles, the universe is asking you to step more in authority. This is because the Queen of Pentacles, to me, she's a mixture of Cancer and Capricorn. She's nurturing, she's caring, but she knows how to get her own goals, like Capricorn. So I really feel the universe is asking you to get more of a Capricorn energy, and then it will help balance you out. If you're too in your Cancer energy, it could be chaotic because your emotions are all over the place. But when you have more of a practical and you combine that, that's literally what I've been doing. And I have to say, I had to get my emotions in check. I had to, because when I didn't step in the authority of myself, other people had authority of myself. So I feel until you take control of what you have going on, Cancer, and really get clear on it, then everybody can look like conflict. But it's, at the end of the day, is what do you feel? And what are the practical ways to get there? Are you doing everyday steps to help you get to the Queen of Pentacles that you could be doing? Okay, so let's see why the Nine of Wands is here. Ooh. So we have the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So what I feel is, if you've been feeling wounded about some things, Cancer, it doesn't have to be anything recently. It could be childhood wounds, because we do have the Six of Cups here. I really feel that the universe is saying it's time to emotionally walk away. It's time to leave the past in the past. It's time to look at what you gain from the experience. And it's wow. As I look out the window, there was 2 blue jays. You know what I'm saying? And blue jays are feminine energy, just like the cardinal, you know, is known as like a masculine energy. But I tell you, that was definitely a sign that your spirit guides are here, y'all. Your spirit guides are here to tell you that we are always watching over you. We are always here for you. So as you go along your journeys, you may not know where you're going, Cancer, and it can be scary. You may have gotten hurt before, but you kept going, right? You are so strong, so much that you do not give yourself credit for it. So the universe is ready for you to be more in command of who you are. Who are you? Besides the people, places, and things, who are you? A lot of times people can't even answer that. They, you know, when we talk to people, what's the first thing they ask you? What job you work at? And they judge you based off what you do. So we always been taught who we are is defined by what we do. Sometimes There's people who are meant to be healers, but they're working in fast food restaurants. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on where you... Kind of lost my thought for a second. It's like, where is your place in the world? I constantly feel this. What is your place in the world, Cancer? Because as soon as you walk away from things that no longer serves you, the universe has an amazing manifestation waiting. But the more that you don't go after it because you've been hurt, because you don't know what's going to happen, but the universe says, as soon as you get clear on your goals to me, and you make those steps to walk away from people, places, and things, then we got you. But we can't bring it in because there's a lot going on here. We need you to be clear. What do you desire in your life? So, Cancers, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.